Alrighty, so now we are on to part 4, and we are going to go get our Ring of Favor and Protection, otherwise known as the Fat Ring. So we're going to roll through this fake wall right here, and then we're going to go up these stairs, and we're going to open this door. Now if you picked up the mystery key, this is where you would use it, otherwise the master key opens it. Now, if you do not think you can handle Lautrec, you can handle him at another time. However, here's an easy strategy to kill him. What you want to do is just aggro him and make sure he follows you down the stairs. Once he follows you down the stairs, you want to come outside and turn around and just wait for him. Now, you just want to wait for him to roll at you. Every time he rolls at you, strike him once and roll backwards. See? It's quite easy. Roll backwards, wait for him to roll, attack him, roll backwards. It's really easy, and you can do a lot of damage to him, and he will never, ever touch you. And if you attack him quick enough in quick succession with the Uchigatana, you will also bleed him and do a large amount of his health in damage, for example right here. And then you just finish him off. It's really easy to kill him. So, and then after you've killed him, pick up the Ring of Favor Protection and put it on. This will give you a 20% boost to health, stamina, and your equip load, but you cannot take it off or it will break. It's really important that you do not take it off. It is an amazing ring though. However, if you still do not feel like you can kill Lautrec at this point, we can kill him later in Firelink Shrine. I will show you how to do that when we go back to Firelink Shrine at a different point. Anyway, now that we have killed him and gotten our humanity from the barrel, we are going to go kill the Bellfire Gargoyles. I'm also going to try out raising the volume a little bit in this one, because I noticed in the last video the Gargoyles music was drowning me out a little bit. So let's try and fix that a little bit. So we're going to go up this ladder, and I'm going to show you where the summon sign for Solaire is, although I am not going to use Solaire. For a new player, I would suggest using Solaire because it's an extra target for for the Bellfire Gargoyle to look at. But I don't need any summon. So we're going to walk out here, and we're going to skip this animation because we've seen it before. But we're also going to Gold Pine Resonance so we can lightning stagger the gargoyle. Now first thing is, they will always usually do a lunging attack. But usually with this Gold Pine Resonance and our Uchigatana upgraded to +5, this gargoyle will die so quickly it is stupid. So once the second one comes down, we'll want to just sit there and run up to it when it spouts fire and roll to the right, and then just slaughter it. It's really easy. All artificial difficulty at its best right there. So after we're done with that, we're going to go into this tower and just run up the ladder. It's a pretty long ladder, so it's going to take a little bit of time. Then there's another ladder. Yeah, I love ladders. Ladders are amazing, aren't they? And then we're going to run over and ring this bell and get a cool cinematic. Now normally we would Homeward Bone after this, but I want to get a very special gesture, and I also stopped recording by accident while I'm trying to put this gesture on. But to get this gesture, we just go down the ladder, and there will suddenly be a person just standing there. Talk to him and learn the gesture if you want it. He also sells a few things that you can get if you are interested in them, although we will not cover any of it in this video. Anyway, the video is going to cut here, and it will start to show me invading someone. Right now I'm going to show you what an invasion looks like, and what happens while you wait for it. Basically, nothing happens while you wait for it. But to invade, you use the cracked red-eye orb that we got earlier on in the video, and you kind of just wait in a zone. Then it'll tell you that you're invading someone, and the sign will pop up, and you will go to their world. Now, as an invader, you will appear as a red phantom, and this is what a red phantom looks like. Now, I'm going to speed this up a little bit so we can find the guy, but generally, you can tell where a person is just by what mobs they have killed. Now, this guy has killed quite a decent amount of mobs, so he probably backtracked a little bit to get a little bit more room to fight me. So we're going to have a look around for a little while, and then we're going to finally find him outside, and we're going to start the fight. Now, it's usually polite to bow or do some sort of emote before you fight. There, he's waving at me. So we're going to start this off. Now, there is a matter of lag in invasions, but it happens. Also, this fight takes quite a bit of time because this guy decides to Estus Flask quite a lot. So I am going to just speed it up a little bit, and I'm going to keep a counter of how many times he Estus Flasks, because it's a bit crazy. Anyway, I'm going to be quiet for the rest of this, so... yeah. 7 Estus Flasks. It's a bit much, isn't it? Really. Anything to make yourself survive, I guess. So when you win an invasion, you get a souls dependent on what their level is, and you will return home with 1 soft humanity added onto your counter. And that is an invasion in a nutshell. Now, if you defeat an invader, you get the same thing on their corpse. So now we're going to go onto this elevator, and we're going to go back to the Undead Asylum. Yeah, we're going back. And what you want to do is, once the opening is open, you kind of just want to walk out onto this platform. Now you want to come around this corner and get to this ledge, and then just roll off the side onto this little edge, I guess I could say. Now, we're not going up yet completely, but we're going to get this item on the roof because it's a key to get a ring. But don't be dumb and fall off the edge like I do. It's not fun, and you have to backtrack quite a bit. So here we're going to go up top and then just roll off the edge to get the key and pick it up, and then we're just going to be on our merry way. Of course, we're going to fall as well. But now we're going to get back up top and just walk all the way up to the crow's nest. And then just curl up like a ball. And this will take about 30 seconds, so I'm going to speed it up a little bit. But you just sit here for 30 seconds or so, and the crow will eventually come and pick you up. It's the same animation as before, so I'm going to just talk through it a little bit. But the main reason we're coming back here is to get an item and to defeat a boss. So here's the crow picking us up, and you know, we have the creepiest face right now. It's so creepy! Especially as a male, if you ever male. Oh my god. Anyway, now that we are back in the asylum, you'll notice that there are torch hollows here. Now, these guys are dangerous, so try and take one of them on at a time, and don't be like me and take many of them. It's not a good idea to fight a lot of them at the same time. They will mess you up. As you can see me getting messed up right here. So try and take one at a time and just let them bounce off your shield and then attack them. It's the safest way to do this. Also, by this point, you should have increased your vitality and endurance a little bit. You'll see my stats pop up eventually if you want to see where you should be by what certain level. Now, you want to come around the corner here to the left. You don't want to go into the center. It's very important that you do not go in the center. Otherwise, you will fall through the floor and engage the boss fight early. We don't want to do that. We want to come out here and we want to light the bonfire and rest at it, so that this is where we respawn in case we die, which, you know me, of course I die. So we're going to take this guy out here and we're going to take this other one out just so they do not follow us when we fall down the hole. Now when you fall down this hole, you want to immediately roll into a corner and then heal up. This will give you enough time for the stray demon just to walk towards you and it won't do anything. And then you want to run behind it and dodge. Yeah, dodge right there so you do not get hit by an attack like that. And, yeah. Just dodge. Don't be dumb like me. So I'm going to skip towards the radium again. And dodge and run into the corner. Pick up our souls. Estus Flask. And now we're going to run behind him. Now, the stray demon works exactly like the Asylum Demon, except he has one more attack that he does, and there's this little fire spout like that. If you're too close to him, it will hurt you. So what you want to do is wait for it to go, and then just walk in and attack him. Now, he will occasionally do the butt stomp, but as long as you're behind him, you will keep using the fire spout thing in front of him for a good majority of the time. So you just wait and attack him, and then back off, wait, and attack him. That's all the stray demon is. It's a really, really simple fight, and as long as you're patient, it'll go down very quickly. And if you attack him enough with the katana, you will also bleed him, so it will make the fight go a little bit quicker. To be honest, the stray demon is just an over-glorified asylum demon with more health. That's all it is. So we're just going to sit here and whack his health away a little bit. Eventually he will die. He's not dead yet. He's got a lot of health. I wasn't expecting this fight to last quite this long, but I made him run around a little bit more than I should have. Anyway, we're going to kill him off, and he will drop an item on the ground, and when we pick it up, it's just a titan slab, I believe. Yes, it is. And then we are going to look around for the stairs, and I always have a hard time locating these stairs, but they're over there. Now, these stairs will take us back up towards where we started, and we will find that in our way is a black knight. Now, you want to deal with this black knife however you want to. You can either do it by parrying, or you can get behind him and backstab him to death. It's your choice. You can do whatever you want to do. This black knight will go down fairly quickly now as well, because you have a upgraded weapon, so it'll be nothing like the last one that we fought. It will take significantly less effort to kill it, pretty much. The Black Knights here will also drop a red Titanite slab if you are interested in making your weapon into a fire weapon. We have no use for it in this playthrough, but I thought I would just mention it, that they will always guarantee a chunk. Now, the main reason we're down here is for the Peculiar Doll, which will allow us to a secret level later on in the game. I'm also going to speed this up because it's just a long run, so while I talk, yeah. Anyway, once we get here, we're going to rest at the bonfire again, and we still have one more place to go to pick up an item. Also going to stop right here at this bonfire and continue in part 5.